So today we are going on a whirlwind trip to Uganda, of course, the pearl of Africa, to of course answer a very big question which says which city is the most beautiful in the whole country in Uganda. So at least according to the people who live there and of course people who have visited there, we are expecting an answer from you guys. But Uganda has a lot of amazing cities, of course. There is Kampala, the capital city with rolling hills and of course bustling streets. Then there's Ginger, of course. Ginger is known as East Africa's adventure capitals, and of course, it is right by the river Nile. Then, and don't forget Entebbe, of course, very calm, and of course, it is a lakeside city with botanical gardens and of course peaceful shores. But when locals are asked, that's one city that often wins their heart. Of course, some will say Fort Porter, while some will say Entebbe. But of course, Fort Porter is the beauty queen, and of course, this city sits hidden under Rwenzori mountain. Of course, you can call it Mountain of the Moon. So people love Fort Porter for its crater lakes, lush green hills, and of course cool mountain climate. So it is also a gateway to Kibale National Park. Is it Kibale National Park? Of course, the people of Uganda help us with the right pronunciation. Of course, it is famous for chimpanzees and of course nearby botanical gardens that feels like something out of a fairy tale. So, but Ugandans often say Fort Porter feels like a dreamy, peaceful heaven. Of course, the kind of place you visit to breathe deeply and of course slow down. So coming down to Entebbe, of course, some Ugandans says Entebbe is the most beautiful city in Uganda. But of course, Entebbe is a small city about 40 kilometers south of Uganda's capital, Kampala, and it sits right on the shore of Lake Victoria, of course, the Africa's largest lake. But Entebbe used to be the heart of colonial administrations, and today it is like a peaceful retreat, of course, very calm, very green, and of course, full of life. So, of course, some Ugandans often say that Entebbe is the real beauty of Uganda. So all of this together gives Entebbe a calm and of course a magical feeling. It is not too loud, not too crowded, just very rare. So of course Kampala, of course Uganda's capital, is very lively and colorful, full of markets, hills, nightlife, full of life. But many Ugandans says when they want beauty, when they want peace, when they want nature, they choose Entebbe. So some people even say Entebbe is the real winner when it comes to serene places to stay or visit. So some travelers even say that Entebbe is a lovely place, and of course they wish to build a home somewhere quite like Entebbe. So ladies and gentlemen, is Entebbe the most beautiful city in Uganda, or is it Fort Porter? Of course, many Uganda often say yes to Entebbe because it is very quiet, full of life, and of course because of its nature without being far from home. So of course Entebbe is a place that makes you stop, breathe, and of course feel Uganda in its purest form. So there you have it. According to many Ugandans themselves, of course, they say Fort Porter is not just pretty, it is very magical with its crater lakes, mountain breeze, and of course friendly community. So they said Fort Porter feels like a little piece of paradise in Uganda. And of course, if you ever visit Uganda, definitely put Fort Porter on your must-see list. And if you love this video, you know what to do. Give this video a like, and don't forget to follow us for more updates. And let me know in the comments below which Uganda city do you think is the most beautiful. Would you rather explore the calm shores of Entebbe, or the busy hills of Kampala, or Fort Porter, the beauty queen? Of course, I can't wait to see your opinion in the comment sections. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.